not ready.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to Dicee in our Star Wars campaign, Ashes of the Phienix. Woo!
Woo! Woo! Read my content.
Let's go, baby. That's what we're talking about.
I am Jake, also known as Murray Gasher on the Discord. And I am God. I don't think any introduction is needed from that point. To my left.
I'm Lyle. I'm Yuko on the Discord. I am Neuf, the Celestian.
Frogman.
Yeah.
Right. And to his left.
I am Ukraine man. The Ukrainian username is Sergeant Warbuff. That's its translation. I am playing Lotus, but she'll be going till higher levels. Won't be in the game. Switching to a new character named Dela. Less broken, but still hilarious.
She's not a season regular anymore. To his left.
Hi, I am Void Dragoon on the Discord, and I'm playing Almarax Cawl, a machine cultist.
Yeah. And to his left, we have a brand new player.
I am Jesse on the Discord, and I am playing Kozra Kaibsar,
Okay.
the Kubas.
Alright, to his left.
You got the man himself, Xaq the man. Boom, bam, got him. That's my Discord username. I am Numbers, playing the game. So yeah, that's fun.
Okay. Alright, and then we have, last but not least, to his left.
I'm Matt. I'm Zashu on the Discord. I'm playing CB7538, the commando droid.
Alright. So Ella, who is playing Alton, cannot make it today, so the next couple of episodes she's not going to be in them, but don't worry, she's still involved. So
She just took a nap.
yeah, that's a
Alton
good.
took a nap on my ship. He was tired.
I mean, after all that he's seen, I wouldn't be surprised.
He just blacked out. He's in a coma now.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, so last couple of episodes we went to. Here, who wants to explain? I feel like I'm talking to people. Yeah, you do it.
So the last couple of sections. So first we were on Hoth, I think, and we went through the Battle of Hoth in was it the it was fifth episode of Star Wars technically.
Yeah.
And so we did that, and then we got on a ship filled with plagues and other stuff. And then we went to, and now we're going to the outer rim or whatever. Like
So the unknown regions.
the unknown regions. Yeah.
Where many people have explored but never have come back from. Maybe there's an awesome island full of hot babes. We don't know, but you know.
Can there? No, it needs to be toasters in my case.
Yeah.
This one, get that joke.
Toasters.
Okay, all right.
Slightly concerned about that.
Yep.
Just search up AdMech memes and you'll get it.
All right. So, as we're returning to the party, we're there. You know, the ship is obviously damaged and it's flying through the unknown regions, and we're flying through, as you guys can see out the windows, of just ships, all kinds of ships. We're talking about not just Star Destroyers and Rebel cruisers. Like,
all kinds.
yeah, all
Great
kinds. We got
shipyard.
Republic, we got Separatist. This is like a ship graveyard. Like their ships have been blown to pieces, and like
Any scavenger ships?
yeah, like any kind of ship, like
any ship.
even down to like old Republic stuff. Like
Anything I recognize?
yeah, you notice a lot of Clone Wars stuff out here.
Kind of reminds me of
new armor.
that movie Atlantis.
If you
wanted
wanted
to,
to, I've
They were
got
going
fancy
through that
best
line, and there were just boats and everything.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but in space.
Yeah.
It's almost like a big kind of asteroid belt.
Of ships.
Yeah, and you get contacted from you get a communication call from the comm system of a kind of a light very far away that's moving towards you, and then Jude, you may enter.
My transmission is, I am looking for customers, as I am a hired mercenary looking for work.
Competition.
You're a merchant, not a mercenary.
Yeah, I know. It was funny.
Yeah. So you're getting this contact again. This again for you, Jude, your character. It's very known that like rarely anybody comes out here anymore, especially with the war going on, and outside contact means customers, and you try to catch them before they get too far to find their home planet and stuff like that. So again, this is a very weird ship. Like this is not. Let me think here. It is technically Imperial, so you're assuming it's an Imperial ship, but this is like a really damaged one. Like.
Oh, you're talking about him looking at our ship.
Yeah, okay. Like you're seeing this like ship that's like a piece of junk, pretty much. Ouch. Like, well, I mean, like it looks like it fits in with the wreckage, but like it should,
it shouldn't be flying.
It shouldn't be flying. Like a lot of the time, especially like this far into the unknown regions, like on the border, it's like, what's this heavily damaged ship doing out here? This should be like brand new sleek ships, barely have seen combat, So it's just very odd to you. Just, seeing that.
You Dicee curse now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
so you guys are connected.
That set up Dice's curse now. He didn't finish the stack before it fell over.
What did your transmission say again?
I am looking for work. I also say that I have heard rumors of the rebellion out this way.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
What do you think? Should we pick him up for our cause?
Can I stab him?
Do we have anything to pay him with? I mean, he said he was looking for work. I guess we could use his help, but I don't know if he'll do anything
If
without
he's
payment.
looking for work, he can...
Well, we do have payment because remember, this is my ship. I know where all the hidey holes of my
Oh, I sold
credits
those.
are, I guess.
Yeah, you've got a couple hidden stashes, but again,
I can intimidate him into working with us.
I mean, I probably could too.
I could point a gun in his face and make him work for not being shot.
I can slice him in half. I could
do
that'd
what
be
I
more
did with
painful.
Alton.
I could do what I did with MJ.
You do have a machine gun.
yeah, so as you guys are like deciding, you guys decide to meet up on one of these old Republic cruisers that still has a couple of their little shield things activating, so you can have air, so you can land and then meet up and talk.
So we're gonna land with him and talk.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys both land. Obviously, you land there. It's very eerie. It's quiet. It's it doesn't. It's not like suspiciously quiet. It just sounds empty. Like there's like almost like you're in a black void of just like nothing.
Can I roll to see if there's any zombies around?
Sure. I mean,
Would that be a search?
yeah.
I just have my gun up and ready.
It's a 19 plus 8.
No, it looks pretty clear. The only thing rotting bodies you smell are dead clones, but
Okay.
nothing that is moving or zombie-like in any way, because it has a little bit of a different smell.
PTSD.
Yeah, you still have PTSD, so
Yeah.
so it's still a little freaky to see all these dead
I
clones.
try and see if I recognize any clone troops?
I'll just give it to you. You are recognizing these are phase 1, so this is like
They've been out
that's
there for a long time.
Start of the Clone Wars.
yeah, so it's like almost like they were stationing like a group of people.
Are there any
out.
mushrooms growing out of the corpses?
Why would there be?
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
No.
It's a 1.
No.
That would be cool though.
Just
No, there's
fix
no
them.
mushrooms.
So should we have like him coming down or?
Yeah, so you guys land, and your ships open up, and you're on this kind of ship. The lights are like every now and again, a light's flickering and stuff like that, and sparks going off because again, this thing shouldn't be on, but it is. So
We don't ask how, but it is.
yeah.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Do I know where any power sources would be that I can steal?
Why are you trying
You
to
would, because you would have worked on it.
Yeah.
Roll intelligence for that. Because again, it was a long time ago. Yeah, it'd be
16 plus, that's intelligence.
Ooh, okay.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Either knowledge or intelligence.
Well, maybe
No, I would just do intel,
My intelligence.
which would be an 8.
So, 16 plus 8.
Okay, so
24.
this is obviously an emergency trip. Like, the reactor's either busted or down, which again, it's pretty common.
Do I know where any of the cells are, or anything of use, or money?
So the emergency power would be,
I'm dead by now.
Well,
This is phase 1.
so it's phase 1, so it's very, like,
Useless.
it's
Barely ready.
it's, and it's very hard adaptable. Like, it's a hard, like, thing built into the ship. Like, you'd have to, like, take
Well,
out.
yeah, but do I know where anything expensive is specifically that I can use to make another boat or something?
I mean, there is a bunch of crashed fighters in that hangar.
Do I see anything that aren't dead and not gonna ever work again?
I mean,
Lotus, you could take one of those ships.
Lotus is taking a nap.
No,
No, Lotus is still here technically because we haven't
She's
gotten
here
to
right
play.
now. She hasn't left yet.
yeah,
So
She
she
will
could
be
take one of the ships and leave.
yeah, if you could fix it, depending on.
But Lotus could.
Do I see
It's
anything
Lotus,
fixable,
yeah.
She
in
just
my
looks
opinion?
at it and it's repaired.
Freaking yeah. But anyway, so you guys are all here, and you're obviously coming out to talk negotiations out here in almost no man's land,
I'm not over by the negotiations. I'm looking at all the clones.
Yeah, and when you see these guys walk out, this is weird, because you're seeing what looks to be a rebellion admiral leading a bunch. Yeah.
I changed codes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. So you see this guy, with a big cape. You see this clone it looks like a stormtrooper, and you're like, what the heck? And then it has the rebel insignia it's been talking about. So.
Wasn't that destroyed though?
Well, no,
Yeah, he's got the
yeah,
Mandalorian
he has got
Oh yeah.
new-
Oh, he hasn't crafted that yet. I forgot.
I've just got
So he's
the
just-
Mandalorian, everything except for the helmet on right
Well,
now.
you haven't cleaned it out yet.
Yeah. So yeah, you're seeing this
You
guy
can find a
in
factor tank on
in
the
a-
ship. And,
Wasn't everything else fine except for the helmet?
No. Well, yeah, that's true.
But you have to
actually.
get the body out.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah,
you
there's a
walk out.
body
This
in
is
the
like the weirdest crew you've ever seen. Like this is like a guy who walks out who looks like almost like a stripped down stormtrooper, with just the crotch piece.
You could
Speaking
temporarily.
of which, can I take some armor off of one of the clones?
You could do that temporarily. and
Just
take-
We're
until I
still,
can
we're still, yeah,
When I leave the ship, can I be dragging MJ's dead body?
yeah. I'll let you do that.
Yeah. Oh
And-
yeah.
and you
Pull out
see-
both of the bodies.
And you're
so we
seeing
can-
this little, this little Celestin, just be dragging these two bodies behind him, which is very weird. You do see a Mandalorian, which you've seen a couple of them. You've ran into them a couple times on your adventures due to them trying to find like a place to station out because the Empire's hunting them down like Jedi. And so yeah, it's just weird. And then you see, obviously another dead body with no head and no hand.
No hand, no arm, and no head.
No head, no heart.
But they do have an Imperial marking on them with like a hand, and then like in the palm is an Imperial symbol. So it's a little. So you assume that these are rebels
The bulk hog.
because there's a dead Imperial brutally killed, and that's all you got.
Not our fault.
And then you obviously see a droid that you haven't seen before. You've seen in wreckage of the ships before, but it's weird seeing one out here. Just like, especially now, these days, because of just the way it is. And then obviously see a little small child that looks like a child, humanoid person. But yeah, again, strange crew to be out here. Because a lot of the time it's military groups, either like a rebel group or Imperials, or it's, if it is a ragtag group, they're all kind of rallied together as Mandalorians or as bounty hunters for Jabba the Hutt that you know of, but that's pretty much it. So this is like a weird group, especially seeing that droid.
We're very
So at first I'm of course a little weirded out,
Yeah.
but I want to start to basically
Hey. Those are my chips.
scan them about with my eyes and I'll try and make a
Can I roll to
Yes.
throw the bodies
into the pile of other
We
bodies.
still
Can
need
Lyle
to
roll?
get
No,
armor.
don't throw him because he
Now,
needs to
we're
grab
gonna lose
his
the armor.
armor first.
Oh,
The 8-ball says yes.
Yeah, so you can be doing that. I'll let you do
You need
that.
to pull off the Mandalorian armor and then.
You
throw
do
the
I've already
know
stripped the
since
Oh, okay.
yeah.
just
So
needs to be cleaned
yeah, so yeah, and you're seeing them dispose of bodies and that, you know. So yeah, again, very weird for you. But you are noticing that there is blood stains on them, like they're very covered in blood. Some of it you know because of you flying in the unknown regions is the kind of the parasites of kind of zombie
That's the reason we
metagame.
can't
Yeah,
get the armor. Maybe we should just throw it.
yeah, the zombie type stuff where it's kind of more blackish, reddish blood. So obviously they've ran into one of the infected ships, which there's not a lot now because they've usually go way too deep into the unknown regions and are never seen again.
I think it's unknown because of the zombies.
Never know. Yeah.
That's why the armor might be hard to get off. Because
I'm getting the
had
armor.
The plague.
I want that armor. I'm not
Yeah,
giving it up.
he'll sanitize it.
didn't we? You got the armor off, right? So
Yeah.
I just threw away a
Yeah, he
corpse.
doesn't have
It's
the
basic.
armor
It's just. It's
either,
like
so-
in a garbage bag, just in a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a
So
garbage
yeah,
bag.
so
I feel like
they're
you stick it in an acid
yeah.
bath.
So you guys are in a place where you can craft stuff. So you want to go and craft your armor.
Actually, what I want to do is go grab some armor off of one of the clones before I do anything, just because I don't want to get shot in the back of the head again.
Okay, all right. You're gonna be making. Let's just see here, a Constitution check because you're also
Constitution.
because you're going to be grabbing. You're grabbing dead bodies of your brothers, dude. Like,
And you'll be seeing their faces, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is
That's a
PTSD."
10.
Dicee.
that's a 10 against. Okay, you are a little
It's
freaked
rough.
out. It's rough to like. You have the strength to pull it off, like. But
Can
like,
I,
but you're still kind of shocked to see like their faces just like, almost like they're almost like caving in.
Can I give some of them, at least the ones that I stole armor from, proper burial, just with whatever I can find, just bury them?
You're in space.
Bury them in the other
is
bodies.
rubble. All over
use-
the place.
Use,
He said
like,
so.
Use some gasoline and set them off into space with fire.
Oh yeah,
is
can we
there
light
even-
the ship on fire when we take off?
Well, if you can't, yeah, because if you turn off the only way to get them through is if you take them out on the ship and then let them go after. Because if you turn off that laser thing, air's gonna rush out.
No, I wanted to light
Well, we
them
can
on
burn
fire.
his body at least. Well, as long
Okay,
as it stays
never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, you get them off.
You're
They're
disrespectful about it.
well, yeah. It does feel weird. Like it's you're touching yourself. Like your dead self. That came out wrong, but you know what I mean.
I thought you my dead self.
But yeah.
So you just need to reset your armor class now.
Yep. So do you
Is it
you
back at
want
30?
do you want to craft?
I do want to use what I found and clean up the helmet and the rest of the armor that I got
Oh
from
yeah, you
the
have to
Mando,
repair the helmet too.
and then use
Okay.
what I have to make everything nice and fancy. Do I have to roll
Alright.
something?
You're
you
rolling.
also-
You're combining the two sets
I
of
got
armor, right?
16.
So 16, and then you'll
Wait,
have
16 plus, is that a craft?
You'll be crafting.
craft, and then I'll add disadvantage because you're out in the middle of nowhere and have very limited supplies.
19.
So 19
Wait,
minus
21.
21 minus 6 would be
16.
16. Okay, yeah, you're able to craft.
No, it would be 15.
15. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Okay, so that definitely beats my 7. So yeah, you're able to do it.
Need less cursed dice.
I don't
Dice are
know.
very
No, I'm good. It benefits you. Let's just say that. Yeah. So yeah, you're putting it. You're putting it together, and what is odd is while you're doing this, you see like a little cracked holocron, like a Jedi holocron, just sitting there on this workbench.
I take a look at that.
Okay.
You would know.
You know that the Force is the only way for this thing to activate.
Oh, well, your new one.
She's not here.
I'm looking at this. It's a little bit funky. And
Lyle, you
I go
should
to the only
walk
other
over
person
it.
that I've seen use a lightsaber and ask him what's up with it.
Okay. So he hands it to you, and you feel this immense power. It's like not good or bad.
It's just power.
It's just power.
Can I roll to see if I know what to do with this from some obscure source?
Okay.
Can I actually tell him what it is?
Yeah, you can tell him it's a giant holocron.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
'cause
tell you what
he's-
it is and
Yeah,
how it
because he's
works.
worked
I
with
still
Val.
don't know
Yeah,
how to do it.
Yeah, it's like you're like, what holocron? What the heck is this? Like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Ezra could unlock it, but I did not.
Is that's a con save, right?
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you open that bad boy up like you touch it and it opens.
Hey, it just spoke to you, bro.
Okay, so it opens up, and everything looks very ancient. And as you're kind of seeing this, you're seeing this kind of, and you're feeling it through the force. You're seeing pictures, but you see.
It feels kind of like when I was going through Mara Jane's.
Yeah,
head.
it feels like that, but it's kind of more being shoved into your face instead of you grabbing it, you know. So you're looking through, and this is like you're seeing like the beginning of time, like the galaxy itself. And there was a force user under the name of Lucas. No last name. Like he called himself Lucas.
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 Lucas Films.
But he was very powerful. He created the planets, the unknown regions.
What's his name? George.
No, Georgia Lucas.
It could be that. But anyway, so he's, obviously.
I understand.
He's,
now. I'm
yeah.
so confused for a
Yeah.
second.
So he obviously created the balance of the force, and like you're seeing him construct kind of the physics of the world, and seeing him make planets with the force. Just like seeing this man turn this complete black void into something. Like, him reaching out and him building planets out of nothing. Almost, using the force in this very powerful way.
Does he figure out how to do that?
Can I roll to see if I can learn how to do anything similar to
Okay,
this?
you're gonna have a disadvantage. Though.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have a
Mega
serious
disadvantage, please.
I think you should
8.
have
You gotta have a
three
negative. You have
disadvantages.
-8 to your.
What kind of save is that though?
I would think it'd be intelligence.
You have to be an intelligence. Yeah.
That's a 24 for that, and then -8, so it's a 16.
Okay.
That would be like a really high thing if you don't really want
Yeah.
to get it.
Oh, yeah. This is very advanced. Like this is like.
So I just
It's
have a
almost-
basic understanding of how it's done.
Yeah.
but I
So it's
don't
how
know
it's done.
to do it.
Yeah, because it seems like he's taking almost the literal particles, and like making something out of it. And he's also making life and so everything is made by this being.
George Lucas.
Whatever. Yes, this Lucas guy. And he is building it, and then he takes on an apprentice, a Bothan, one of the first ever ones. He calls himself Machias. And then everything ends. That's the end of how much you can get into the hologram, and then it sparks and turns off.
I asked
Can I
him
try
what his
to
drug
go
trip was
into
like.
the holocron again to see if I can get any more?
Sure.
Is there a disadvantage?
Oh yeah. This is
Oh, it's a 5.
No, that thing almost like you reach in and it almost stings you. Like you feel like almost getting stunned by a bee in the face. Like,
I asked him what his drug trip was like. In those exact words. Hey, how was your drug trip?
There's this Lucas guy.
What's his first
He's
name?
God.
you saw the face of God, my friend.
Yeah.
Those Celestians have
I would keep the holocron just in case.
I'm keeping the holocron. It's my holocron.
I give the holocron or the device back to.
You know what the
Numbers.
holocron? I told you.
And as you guys are doing this, a little beep comes up on your kind of radar. It's a ship. It's
we haven't
a
even
tiny ship.
talked to him yet. Though.
I know you guys are still.
Is he already there?
He's already there
Yeah,
with
he's
you.
there.
Yeah,
but
I'm just watching.
Yeah,
what you're doing.
and yeah, you're seeing this happen, and obviously you pull it up on your wrist of like, okay, there's another ship coming in, but it's weird because it's coming from your side of the where you came from deeper into the unknown regions. Yeah,
Do they both get a notification or just?
they both do. He gets it on the ship. He kind of gets it on his wrist thing,
Okay.
just like, yep, there's something here.
Yeah, I get on. Well, I'm not on the ship anymore.
Well, you
Well,
would,
you hear it.
yeah, you would have. You'd be
I'm
connected to.
technology.
Yeah,
I'm
like
this-
you're
We're
connected to
connected
your
to
ship.
it. You are the ship.
At this point,
I am
after
the ship.
watching all this,
Yeah.
You just watch these two. That one went on. You just watch that one go on like a Jedi drunk trip, and then that one like ripped open a body just so he could get the armor.
And I'm just watching on the tongue of the ship. Just
Hey,
whoa.
I can't read it anymore.
Okay, and then
pilot
I
will,
will a new ship.
All right. So this new ship is coming in, and you feel the force again, but it's not from the holocrons from this ship.
Is it a
Is
spicy
it good,
force?
bad, or is it just the same as the hologram?
Make a.
Yeah, make a Constitution.
I might know who this is.
It's a 15
Is it car
plus a
stealer?
6. That's a 21.
Okay, so yeah, this is good, but familiar.
Do I
Familiar.
recognize the ship at all?
Oh,
Do I know
You
why?
recognize it's an old, almost an old modified Jedi Starfighter, with able to fit 2 people.
Oh, that's cool. I've seen Jedi Starfighters. I think they're so cool.
I was mostly asking if I recognized if it was my ship. But yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Do
So
I know why I reckon why it's familiar or no?
it feels like Mara, but a good version.
Okay, so
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna be attacked.
it's not car stealer, but it's
But
close.
then you also feel like someone learning, like someone who's at your power level of force knowledge.
So
Oh, yeah.
okay. So adept.
Yeah, adept. Another. There's more of you.
So I feel Mara and another adept.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
so
this
there's
is a
2.
safe Mara.
Okay.
So the ship
And then we
lands.
don't have. And then, well, isn't Killer the
Star Killer.
Is Star Killer adept kinda or?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a
you
Jedi.
still
He
have
is
the
a-
coordinates. You're just low. You've met up with this guy, and you're also getting low on fuel to get to the coordinates. But he's
Star
not that far
Killer
away.
Isn't forced adept. He knows how to control the force.
Okay.
Like
But what I'm
advanced.
saying is that he doesn't feel that, but
He's trained in the force.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yes,
feel
he's
that,
trained in the
but he feels like kind of a Jedi Qui-Gon Jinn level with a apprentice. And
yeah, okay.
So it opens, and Mara Jade comes out, but her head is wrapped, the top of her you can see her face, but she's got wraps.
bandana.
Yeah, a bandana.
Oh.
And she
get
comes out
scalped?
with robes.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she got
If
scalped.
you
by
remember from the
herself.
last section, she got scalped.
okay.
I look over at
I was
Almarax and be
gone
like,
for a good chunk of
"You
the last session.
take care of him. We probably need his help getting recruited. And we need gas."
And then
And
also,
then I go over to talk to MJ.
Yeah, so she is there, and then also her apprentice pops out, which is
Dayla.
Dayla.
I feel like this is.
I'm gonna walk over to Mara Jade and say hello because I haven't seen her in 2-3 years.
yeah, and
I'm
she's
gonna
like,
finish my armor.
I feel like we should be cautious at first, but
Yeah.
we know that this
No,
is the good one.
well,
but
I
we're
would
still a little bit-
recognize-
Well, you know that it's
cautious.
a good
Because
one.
I have
I'm
been
still cautious,
venturing
though.
with Mara for
yeah,
years.
you
before
see,
she
you
left.
recognize the scar across her face, you're like, yep, that's Mara, that's this, and she's like, wait a minute, CB, is that you?
No.
Nah, I'm CA.
Is that the real Mara Jade?
Well, less than normal, but yeah.
Good. At least you're not evil this time.
This time.
It's almost like we're getting the old band back together. Where's Starkiller?
He left 2 years ago to go find Darth Vader.
He's dead. I killed him.
We are trying to find him currently.
I did bump into him when I found my apprentice. He might still be out.
I yell from the background. He's dead. I killed him.
Shut up.
She's not dead.
And yeah, like she looks over, is like, yeah, you're going up against a guy who can take on the chosen one. Yeah, sure.
Can I roll to see if I trust this MJ?
Well, you
and,
know
like, how
that it's
much-
already good.
Well, yeah, but I still
Yeah, you want to check? Yeah.
check if I trust them.
Just be a better mask.
Would it be force knowledge?
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a thing for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
So
just
that's a
turn one
17
knowledge
plus
into a
6.
force.
So
Okay.
My force knowledge is probably like 0.
Yeah. So she's safe. Like she feels safe, and she
Not
senses.
Euclid?
Like you pick up that she senses you doing that, and she's like, almost like says, "Oh, you've ran into her, haven't you?"
can I run over and grab the body?
We have it, the body.
Speaking of body, I want to actually play with that crystal.
We don't have a crystal.
Yeah, we
He
do.
has the
I
crystal
have
on his
a
old helmet.
Oh yeah.
I pull it out from my helmet that was barely hanging
Oh yeah,
on
you
by
should
a
walk
thread.
over to her and ask her about it.
I do just that.
So he talks to her while I'm dragging over this other body that is not recognizable yet.
Don't show her robot.
Oh, why not?
Anyway, so she looks at it, and this is like the red one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tell
The
her that I
white one
stole
got
it from.
obliterated.
Yeah. So
I
In
tell
my
her
face.
where I got it from. That I stole it from the evil Mara Jades from her lightsaber that we blew up.
she said, "Oh, this is one of the Emperor's supplies of Kyber."
Can I fix it?
I don't think so. You'll have
Did
to
we
take
blow
it
up the
minutes.
green one, or did we blow up the?
The
green one
blew up.
exploded,
I
and
blew
then
up
the white one blew up
in my
after the
face.
ship disappeared, and it landed on the ground. And
Blew up in
shattered
my
everywhere.
face. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and she says, "This is dangerous. This doesn't just have, this isn't just a normal one. This is
Not just regularly blood.
has some emotion and feelings in it. Something more than just bleeding, like something alive in it."
I'm gonna keep it.
That could be a cool weapon.
If MJ lets you, wait, did you hand it to MJ or are you just?
No, I'm showing it to
So,
her.
yeah, so she like
I'm not
she-
letting go of it.
Yeah, so she looks at it and like you can see her reach out, and, like almost feeling it in the force, and she's just like, this is old, too. This has been around forever.
That's a good show.
So what you're saying is it's not fixable, and I should make a grenade with it.
That'd be fun.
I don't know. I just don't like the feeling about it. I got a bad feeling about this.
Should I roll to when I pop up with the dead body?
I think you should
No.
pop up with the dead body once I go with them. Once you says
Yeah, I
that
feel like I
it's
should
dangerous.
pop up right now. Just pops
Okay,
up.
yep. So you bring this body, and she's a little bit kind of like, okay, weird.
I say, hey, you recognize it?
You recognize yourself? It's like looking in a mirror.
Well, the thing is, you can see your face in the mirror.
I mean, I can see my proportions, I guess.
Yeah, I think I took care of your problem for you. You're welcome.
There are more than that.
I took care of one of your problems for you.
One of thousands and millions. We don't even know.
She'll be cloned forever.
That's why I ran off the unknown regions.
Should be cloned forever.
But I thought the unknown regions were like no one could live here.
The unknown Egians.
Well, that's what they want you to think. There's little pockets, very small. But
Not
There's
what I did
life.
to them.
there's only, out here is just desolate and the force is what gives life out here.
Yeah. I don't know about the Force. Force has never helped me or my kind.
And she like, and she can almost sense like who you are is like, well, let's just say there is hope out here. That's probably the best way to put it. Or more machines, I guess. I don't know.
Machines.
Ooh.
He's just like interested in what kind of machines?
You can find just about anything out here. Everything that's come out here, especially the cruisers, come out here thinking they can travel a little bit and knowing of what's out here, of the creatures and of the planets and the species out here. There's anything that you could find from Old Republic up until now. Well, everyone's always curious on what's out here, because no one goes.
It's just nature of intelligent life forms to travel and try to find out more.
Yeah, but out here is equally as beneficial as it is dangerous. More dangerous than the Outer Rim. If you're not careful, you'll end up like this shipyard.
Can I give like some of the memories from the bad MJ to the new one? Like show.
Well, the thing is that a lot of the bad MJ's ones are theirs, right?
Well, no, like show them the information that we got from MJ.
Yeah, you can try to do that.
That's Connigan, right?
Yeah, but you're gonna have a disadvantage due to just showing her dead body.
Okay.
So she's a little like kind of weird, dude. Yeah.
Wait.
Still have
Would my memory record?
I'm just
What?
still here.
Oh no, I was asleep when it happened. Never mind. I was shut off.
Yeah, you were
Dang
given.
it.
You were just given some information
Yeah,
after when you woke up.
Never mind.
Yeah, you woke up and you just saw dead bodies and you're like, who did what? What did I do? Yeah.
I asked her, can I show you something?
She says,
I wish that I was one of the cool kids.
she says okay, but she's a little uneasy.
That's a 20. Not natural.
Okay, she'll let you, and she calls over to her apprentice to be like, okay, lesson. What we're gonna do is this, and she takes both of her hands, she takes one of her hands and puts it on like your right on the temple, on your face, and then tells her apprentice to go do the same. And she goes on and puts the temple on the other side of your head. And then I will roll for Mara. Can you roll for Dela?
And then do I roll for me to show?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So
It's con, right?
yeah, it's Constitution. And, come on,
13.
Mara. Okay, 13.
What's the bonus I roll?
It's just con, so you just Constitution. You would
There
take
we
that
go.
17.
Oh
yeah, you're
because she's
good.
a master. Because Mara's a Jedi,
Yeah,
right?
she's a self-trained Jedi, but yeah. So, kind of like Ahsoka-ish.
More like
Ahsoka was
Luke.
trained for a bit.
Yeah.
A choke up.
Yeah, kind of like Luke. She was trained to be an assassin first, and then a Jedi. So she kind of picks up everything. Her apprentice is really shocked at what just flew through her head.
Yeah, but they got like a 30, so they're like, oh yeah, I know.
No, you get vivid detail. You can see everything.
Well, I mean, she didn't have to do that per se. She could look at him and say, "Yep, that happened."
Yeah. And,
Honestly, I would bet like this one like ignore like all the death parts for some reason.
yeah, like that. Deaths are like flowers, I guess. Like, oh, that person isn't there anymore. I wonder what happened to them.
Well, she acknowledges death. Looking at it can actually kind of make her feel a little bit sick, but
Yeah, your character is definitely really sick because she just saw hundreds of zombies and probably the goriest stuff ever, with heads exploding and hands being blown off and.
That one wasn't very handy.
Yeah. So Mara's not phased by it. She's
How does
just
she
like,
react to seeing her lightsaber be blown up?
Well, that's in that one's memories, not in Mara's memories.
Yeah, Mara already has a different lightsaber. You can see that she has a lightsaber. It looks like. Can you make an intelligence roll for me?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 15. Add my intelligence,
Yeah.
so 23.
That looks like Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber.
I asked to see it.
She's like, hold on.
Can we take turns?
Yeah,
Not take turns holding it. I mean, like,
Yeah, I think that's better because
Well, she's like, hold on.
if that comes up on the thing, I freaking swear.
And she's like, you recognize the saber, don't you?
a little bit.
You?
A little. You've worked with Anakin.
We
This
saw
Not to
Darth
let
Vader.
things go. Butt out.
this is Vader's lightsaber from a life that he just wants to forget.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he was or why he wants this Luke Skywalker dude, because he used it.
Tell you why.
Why?
It's Mr. Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Skywalker. You mean like the Clone Wars Anakin Skywalker? Are we talking about the same person?
Mm-hmm.
And he's Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Bull.
I mean, you pull your Jedi mind
Roll
tricks, I can
persuasion.
guarantee you.
Well, the thing is that the Emperor can make clones and has a lot of resources. Just think about me. Look, I made it mostly tech.
Can I roll persuasion to try and convince her to look through my memories to convince her that I am thoroughly convinced that Anakin is Vader?
Okay.
I mean, or just show the hollow disc. You still have the hollow disc.
What
Star Killer. Star Killer.
Oh, yeah, you have.
I have that, yeah.
Yeah.
So you activate that, and she's like, "Oh, Star Killer, looks like hell." And
Thanks.
Hey, stop stealing my chips.
so he's still on that warpath, or at least somewhat. I don't know. He looks young in this. Last time I saw him, he kind of gave up on that thing and just wanted to be left alone. Was worried about something bigger than us, you know. Full dumb.
Alright,
He's a crazy man. I mean, there's a reason why he's so powerful in the Force, both light and dark.
Can I say this kind of bigger than us and hand her the Jedi holocron that I got? Or do we...
So
I have
you
the
hand
Jedi
her that.
Oh, yeah, you
holocron.
do.
I hand her that.
Yeah, so you hand her that. She you can see her close her eyes and then go cross-legged, float in the air, and using the Force, and this thing opens, and you can see her she's obviously her eyes are closed, but she's concerned.
Is it like the Doctor Strange thing?
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. It's like the same kind of energy as that. She's looking through this thing, and she has a shake. Like she shakes, and then she drops it, and the holocron pops onto the floor. It's cracked a little, but she falls, and she's almost like the wind's been knocked out of her.
I pick it up and ask her how her trip was.
This is maybe he's right.
Can I try to open it?
You're not gonna get anything. You can't open it. This is only opened by immense pressure from the Force.
What about immense pressure from not the Force?
It'll blow up in your face.
Immense pressure from a fist.
Oh no, we're talking about hydraulic press.
So let's go find one.
A Force hydraulic press.
Alright, continue.
Yeah, she's very kind of she's murmuring to herself.
Shooketh?
Shooketh. Yes, she is shooketh. And she is so he was right, so there is something bigger than us. There's something else out there. Just talking to herself and
I asked her if she saw more than what I saw. So I say the last part I saw and ask her if she saw any more than that.
I don't think you want to know.
I do. I didn't see any of it.
We're talking about the beginning of the universe.
Can I roll
I got that
persuasion?
from him.
Okay.
But disadvantage because that one's a stronger Force user.
Yes. Yeah, you're...
Wait, can I help him? Because I'm also asking.
Where is persuasion?
You're also going up against a force user, but okay. You have a disadvantage of 11.
What would it be though?
It'd be
Search 15.
I'm not seeing persuasion on the list.
it would be charisma.
Charisma.
21.
21
21.
minus 11.
10.
10.
Plus 5. 7 plus 5. What is that?
7 plus 5.
It's
Not
not
enough.
12. That's a 1.
12. Yeah.
I have a better chance than you do.
Yeah, you cannot get it out of her. Like,
Okay.
she almost says something, and then she's like,
Can I go try to make a grenade out of my crystal?
No.
yeah,
Do that in the ship. No,
In
not
the
in my ship. Actually, no. Go to where you can blow yourself up.
she says, we need to find Starkiller now.
Well, I have
We
the
have-
coordinates to find him.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're going to hire
Yeah, we need to.
this assassin.
We need to get hired help.
I think we'll need help, especially with
I mean,
the new, like as I think you saw that the Emperor's hand thing.
oh, the Imperial Hand.
Yeah.
And the Saruman?
That's new to me. I knew that I was involved somehow. I thought they were going to clone Starkiller because they did have a cloning program for him.
Yeah, we knew all 5, didn't we?
Yeah, so you mentioned the 5, which are Mara Jade, Dooku,
Dooku.
Darth Ray, which is like a hybrid between Anakin
You called
Skywalker
it.
and Palpatine,
Yeah.
who is a woman. Maul, and then the new secret project, Luke Skywalker.
I thought we were gonna call it Duke.
Duke, yeah, Duke Skywalker.
Duke Slick Skywalker. I can remember that one was Maul. I was telling my mom about it. She was interested in the clone stuff. So.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. So you tell her that, and she's like,
No.
I don't know what's up with this Luke Skywalker, but he's somehow a key to all this, I guess.
Well, Luke. Well, these guys know about like the Luke thing. Like, well, now we all know that. Like,
Yeah.
well, these guys have the disc, which
Yeah.
Luke is the son now.
Yes, which is now the son of Vader. That makes perfect sense now. He's going to try to use him as bait, but I don't know. We can't worry about that right now. We gotta find Starkiller now.
We know the coordinates. We can go there now, and you know your way around this place, so you can show us the pockets.
Okay, yeah. All right, how much gas do you have? How much?
We need to refuel.
Well, if we use all of our fuel together, we might be able to get to a moon that's really close by.
How big is their ship? And can like ours fit in theirs?
No, they have a small TIE fighter thing.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
they're tiny, but they
Can we attach the ships? Like you know, like the Ghost and like other ships?
Also remember that I have.
Wait, do the other not working ships have fuel still in them?
they're probably not really good.
And we should also ask this one if it has any extra fuel. It's the other ship.
Do you guys want to do that? Take all your fuel together and put it in one ship, and
Yeah,
then
let's
fly?
put it into.
Does that mean we have
Mr.
to abandon the
Almarax's.
ships that don't have any fuel?
Yeah.
I call Almarax's ship.
Okay.
So
Mars good with your ship because it can fit more people.
yeah, but first we have to.
Yeah, we have to roleplay that
So-
part out.
After looking at this whole conversation,
Yeah, this is like weird. Like this is just getting weirder and weirder. Like this is like the weirdest day you've ever had. Like this is just weird.
Wait, let me try something.
Yeah.
Hey,
what?
you're looking for work, right?
Sort of.
Sort of. Well, we need help, and some hired muscle might actually go well for us. So I'm wondering, what is your rate?
Depends. What is your allegiance?
You could say rebel, because we're not technically going against the Empire, technically.
Throwing hands with Palpatine.
We're throwing hands with Palpatine's hand.
Yeah, that's what.
We're playing patty cake with it.
Yeah, you're playing patty cake.
Yeah. Anyway, but you can see they were going against the Emperor. So.
No, we're playing Palpy Cake.
No, that's what they did to me. That's what they did to make Darth Ray.
Yeah.
Darth Anyway,
Pig.
If you are, in fact, rebellion, then my services to you are free.
and why is that? If you don't mind me asking.
The Empire brainwashed my family. I seek revenge. Who died?
I almost choked at my soda.
By the way, what's your name, good sir?
I am Kozra Kaiastar.
Almarax Cawl.
Cocaine bear.
So, we were also wondering if you could help us. We need to get to this person called Starkiller to get some information off of them. Could you lend us some fuel so we can get there?
Can I send some there
for
force it
all
out?
of our fuel into my ship so we can get
Flush
off.
it out.
As long as I am on your ship, you may take all from mine. It is not, in fact, my ship, but a stolen ship.
All right.
I already like this guy. Yeah.
All right. So everybody is siphoning their gas and putting it into.
Can I try to make a kyber grenade before we take off?
You. That's
Lotus
very
still
advanced.
needs to leave.
I would give the Kyber
Can I ask
crystal
Lotus to
Can I
fix
ask
the ship?
Lotus to make a kyber grenade?
Well, you can also add you don't know what kyber purifying is, so that's the thing. So that
Well,
I
it
asked
was an
if she could
ancient
fix it.
crystal, and MJ was saying that it wasn't.
Yeah, I asked if she
It
could
would
fix
probably
it.
be very difficult.
yeah.
And also, it's very dangerous, and you have no idea what kind of power it's in store.
Can I ask Lotus to make a kyber grenade before she takes off?
That's up to
Yeah, that's
Lotus's
the question.
character.
How long are we gonna keep Lotus
Yeah.
in this thing? Is Lotus gonna?
Yeah, there is multiple points where she can weave in and out depending on what.
I
Nick
go
wants
talk
do.
to Lotus and try and convince her to make me a kyber grenade.
Okay.
No. Okay. Do not make the kyber grenade, please.
Why?
The thing is that if that thing explodes, mattering on the type of crystal, I think there would be a worse explosion in place.
You're also giving me a thing that can hurt you with.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if
if
you
it
aren't
could
careful
go
that you
boom at
slip
any
and
time.
drop it, it's gonna go
And
boom.
this is Lotus you're asking to make it. Remember what happened with the photon torpedo?
Yeah.
Too much thrust.
Yeah, you remember what
She
Han
could
Solo
probably
said?
put too much of one thing inside of it, and it could go boom at any time.
But I want the
That's how we
grenade.
lose
Okay, I'll
Lotus.
hold off on it for now.
She'd probably make it and just say there's a 50% chance it'll go boom at any time.
And then I'll probably make it go boom one of those times.
You're just
I'll hold
rolling
off for
dice
now.
anytime we do something. To
Yeah,
it
to
go
see if that
pop
thing blows
inside
up,
your
yeah.
Pocket.
And Zach, also Starkiller's got that giant collection of kyber crystals, which you can make kyber grenades
Well,
later.
if he has it anymore, the Empire
He
just
would.
stole it by the
No,
time.
he would. It would be on his ship hidden away.
Yeah.
Well, technically my ship, because he stole it from me.
I can't repair the ship. Can you repair the ship?
Yeah, I think I. Well, did you roll to see?
You can also.
I'm not set. Yeah,
All right.
I'm
So while you're
set.
fixing this, you guys have one last chance to loot if you want.
Can I go search surrounding vessels to see if I
I'm
can
gonna be
find
fixing this.
anything
Okay.
useful or force related?
Okay.
Oh, this one should find a ship so Lotus can get it, I guess. Or
Can I talk to CB and see if I can? I'll talk to him and see if we can even consider trying to revive any more battle droids.
So,
We would have to
other
find
than
another
him,
battle
who
droid.
has a
Find,
visible face right now?
You find some
I-
more
Wait,
freshly
I
flesh
could-
blasters. You do find a dead Jedi and apprentice.
Do I find
lightsaber.
anything on his body?
You find pieces almost like they were building a lightsaber.
Ooh.
And they crashed and whatever during the middle of it, so everything fell apart. So that's just parts.
Is
Just
there
all of it.
any crystal around? Or?
There's a crystal, but it's broken in half.
Take the other crystal from the other lightsaber.
Okay, I pick up all the pieces and then I head back to the ship.
Okay, sounds good.
Once I'm, can I do anything once I'm done fixing the ship?
You can, yeah. You
Because
can.
I want to search to see if there's any technology I really want.
Okay, sounds good.
So search.
Yeah, search.
Okay. So I've already added this.
Okay.
Plus that, and that is on an X. So X equals that.
So that's 60.
Okay. So you find, just the similar blasters. You do find a B1 battle droid. It's very, rusty and old, and just looks like it's been sitting there. It looks like it was deactivated. It does have a couple blaster marks on it.
Can I loot it? Can I loot the body?
Yeah. So you're looting it, and you do find.
You're not where I am.
You should take parts so you can repair me.
Actually, I'm gonna probably put something new in my lore for later.
Okay.
Which might be. I don't talk to you more about it because I just
Actually,
had a new idea. And
The B1 battle droids wouldn't work. The parts wouldn't work for me because I'm a
some
different
parts may be
droid.
compatible, but some
Yeah.
parts
Yeah.
may.
Which we would have to go to a separatist ship to find.
What's really useful is its backpack that it has. It has communicator, like a really good communicator setup
So I
on
can
it.
change up my thing now.
Yeah.
Well,
Can
yeah.
I look to see if there's a jetpack anywhere? Also, did I fix my armor? Is my armor back to being wearable now?
Yeah, like you crafted, since you rolled pretty high, you crafted what you wanted to. You just had barely were able to make your Mandalorian
Clone combo.
combo. I don't.
Oh, yeah,
you
you
don't
can
have
bind
you
the
don't have
two.
time to spray paint it and make it all like colored or whatever.
That's something that goes on after.
Yeah, but yeah, you have a
Do I have to do anything to loot?
just roll search.
Oh really?
I'm gonna walk up
do
to
I have
him
to
and
roll
knock
some-
him on the helmet with his new Beskar helmet.
Hey.
Bang bang.
Okay, so same thing. So
Yeah.
this is why I. Oh, okay. So I got. Let's see. Equals. So 20. Sorry. 23.
Oh, so when you're going and looking through this backpack, you hit like a thing on it, like a button that looks weird, and you hear another beeping sound on the other side of the hangar.
Or so can I get all the materials that I want out of the backpack
Yeah.
and then just go to that other one?
Yeah. All right, and so you're running. Sorry, I'm looking at a weird gummy bear.
It's a gummy bear stuck to another
Anyway,
gummy
so
bear.
you run over there and you find a super battle.
Isn't that those ones that
Yeah,
their
they're, like,
head are, in the middle
huge.
of the ship? Oh,
Yeah, so it's in a box, but it's there. It looks like
it's
So it's dismantled.
fresh.
it is fresh,
It's kind of pristine.
Oh,
kind
is
of
it-
pristine.
Is it
like
one
it-
of the
it's
gold
like almost
ones
like-
from Lego Star Wars?
No,
You can make it gold.
One of the gold ones from Lego Star Wars.
I'm good.
So anyway, because it looks like what happened was that there was whatever these people this cruiser was going to, this Republic cruiser was going to one of the little tiny droid factories and found a droid obviously took it down out here in the unknown regions, but kept one droid for testing, and they were going to take it back to the Republic. So they used a commander droid, not a commando droid, a commander droid with that backpack to deactivate it. And so it was it's remotely connected, so that this guy's usually a part of a squad that leads together, but this looks like it's the only
I
survivor.
only want this guy for the parts, actually. So I'm gonna just put. So I had him on my back. For,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just take this thing, put it on my back, and take
The
it back.
B2 wouldn't fit on your back, but the B1 would.
No, we're talking about the
Super battle
B2
droid.
bomber?
It's
Yeah, it's a
folded up.
B2 Super
It's
Battle
folded
Droid. That's what it's called.
Okay, yeah.
So-
Yeah,
so
but it wouldn't fit on your back. They
Oh.
are much bigger than me.
So-
they're 6. They're 6 foot
Can
tall.
I make a strength check to see if I can get it back?
I'm 6'6", but that one would have been 7 foot.
Yeah, so you can make a strength check, and I will roll a
Well, I should appraise it to see how good it is, but I guess I already know
Yeah.
that it's already really.
Yeah, you already know it's.
Okay.
I'll give it
So
to
let's
you.
see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it back. So
Is it in the deactivated box mode?
Got a 2.
Yes, it is.
It's a altogether. That's an 8. So.
That beats your negative modifier of 1 and my 2.
I got a 2 too.
Yeah, so you are dragging. Yeah, you can move it. You're dragging it. You are leaving some
Do
minor
I
scratches on
see-
the droid, but yeah, you're seeing him drag this like my child, my child.
No, I'm going.
I
I'm just
roll-
going.
run-
I just go.
Yeah.
Can I roll strength to run over and help him?
Okay.
And then you just see me just pull out just like 1,000.
After this is
Oh,
happening,
yeah.
I want to look
That's
for
a 9.
jetpack.
Okay, roll search for me. So what'd you get?
A 9 for strength.
9 for strength. Okay, I'll let you do it.
Wait, did you find my secret compartment?
No, I went to help you
Good.
with
This will
the.
be good. I promise. I'm gonna write something.
That's a
really cool that might be
23.
funny, but for later.
Natural 19.
Okay. You do find a jetpack, but it's heavily damaged.
You have to
I
repair
have
it
to
later.
fix it.
Which you would know how to repair it.
Can I try to fix it?
Roll repair.
Yeah,
Well, another
you'll
good
also
roll.
have a disadvantage of 6 because you are out here in the middle of nowhere. Very limited parts.
Come on, give me another good roll. You've been blessing me today, Dice.
You're gonna get a crap roll.
Got a 10.
Do you
Oh,
need,
not
do you
bad.
need new die? Like I got
Repair.
since you're like generated.
14
in, like,
total.
14 minus 6 would be 8. You're going up against a 16. So you put it together, and then it just like it's almost like you duct taped it, and then like one of the canisters falls.
So it's basically you tried to repair an engine, and then the engine just wouldn't start, and then something.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
like-
something I'm gonna have to wait to do later once I have the tools.
Yeah,
All right.
because you already have that disadvantage of you literally just used whatever you could find, and yeah.
Well, I dragged that back with me because I want a jetpack.
Okay.
Can I?
A sticky question.
Can I take some armor off of a clone and put it on and walk up to Xaq?
I can mimic his
respectful about
voice
Use
too.
disguise. If
so-
there's a disguise thing, use
There
that.
is.
So first roll Dex so you can do it quickly.
Otherwise, I'll see you and I'll punch you.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Should I roll to beat him?
12 plus
So we got
6.
Rust Bucket and Buckethead.
So 18.
Then we got a clanker and a
18.
bucket.
Okay. And then what do you get?
I rolled a 5. What would I roll?
It'd be your Dex.
Dex? 20.
Okay. Since I rolled a 19. Okay. So you see this battle droid run off, dragging a clone body.
I throw a rocket.
But like you see him go around the corner. But like you just think like maybe he ran into something. But you're not sure if he's taking that body somewhere or he's looting it. But you're really not caring. You're focusing on this jetpack.
I forgot about the jetpack. You know what? I'm completely preoccupied by this.
Yeah.
So you'll probably notice me with the armor on.
I see you in my peripheral. I'm like, what's it doing?
All right.
Oh,
now
frick, what
make
the
it
frick?
make a disguise roll.
Does it get disadvantage because I saw him?
My disguise
Yeah, he gets
is
a
8.
disadvantage. So yeah, you'll have a -4.
15.
Okay, -4.
-4.
Well, no, it's 15 minus 4 already.
Okay.
I've already subtracted 4.
Okay, sweet. And then now you roll Constitution because that would count as perception, I think.
I rolled a 7 total.
It was an interference with the paper.
Interference with the paper? Okay. Got a
That's a
nat
nat
20.
Yeah, you see him put this thing on and him waddle over,
Well,
and he's like, "How you doing, partner?"
Does he sound like me?
No, I would sound like him. Yeah.
Yeah, so you say like it's in your voice saying how almost like how do you do? How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
I throw a part that has no use anymore because it's just so busted up beyond repair.
It's like the broken jetpack.
I don't throw the broken jetpack. I just
All
throw
right.
like the carburetor or whatever.
You roll a strength roll. You roll a dex. This is amazing.
Strength. 16 total.
Would it be jump?
No, it'd be dexterity.
Just dex.
Just
Just
a
you're
dex.
dodging out of the way.
Dang it.
You don't want to use your dexterity roll, huh?
9.
Oh, that hits you.
Do I knock the helmet off?
Yeah, and
So
he
you just
flies
knock me
back.
over
Like he
and it's-
flies back. Like he completely flies back because he's like not expecting you to like immediately throw something at him right after he's like barely like balancing this armor on
No,
himself.
the armor would fit. Have you seen the Clone Wars?
I know, but like this is like you had to like dig it out
Oh,
because if there's dead maggot stuff in it.
oh.
I go help him up.
Yeah.
While ripping the armor off.
Yeah. The helmet's already off like a couple
The
of
helmet's off, but would you rip the armor off? While
No,
helping
but
him?
I make sure that you treated that clone nicely.
Hey, hey, battle droid. Why don't he put on this and just
Lifts up a B2.
Transfer his AI over to it.
I could if I wanted to.
mine?
Okay.
I'd be so tanky.
I let him keep the armor because why not?
Okay.
So I've
I'm
just
not gonna
got
use it.
clone armor. My armor's gonna be so high now.
Are you gonna keep it on?
Okay.
But I'm not gonna wear the helmet. So I'm just gonna look like a clone, but have a robot head.
That's amazing. Star Wars Lego.
Wait,
like Lego
did he
Star Wars
mistreat the
character.
clone? Because if he was disrespectful, then I make him take it off and put it back on.
I took it off carefully,
Yeah,
but I
like
put it
he
on
wanted-
badly.
Yeah, like you. It looks like he did take it off carefully because he didn't want to like make it look like he grabbed it and ripped it off this dude. Like
Okay.
he obviously respectfully stripped this dude of his dignity
I
and
understand,
then put it
so-
on. Like,
I'm gonna keep the helmet, but not wear it unless I need to like disguise if I need to.
That would be a great disguise.
Yeah, because I could change the helmet.
Can
to
I
look
have
more
an
like
extra
Stormtrooper,
set of
and
just,
then just maybe look like a specialist?
clone armor just for disguise purposes?
sure. I mean,
We just have an armor stand in the back.
You're just an armor stand of
Minecraft armor stand.
Minecraft armor.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
interchangeable armor.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
have
like-
my coats, so why
yeah.
not?
So you like
Wait,
all this
what
happening.
if you didn't know?
No.
You just open up your closet and there's clone armor there. You're like, what the?
Yeah, so it's like because you have like a couple of like your let's just say like your capes on display on these like you know iron bar racks, right? You know, and then you just see this battle droid and the clone just immediately rip these off and then start putting armor on.
And then put the cloak back on over the
Oh
armor.
yeah,
You know, I will hang you up there next time.
No,
I've already got this.
I'll help.
he's not on. I can activate him. I know how to.
Can I stumble while he
Yes, robots turn 'em
holds
on.
it up and I'm holding it? I just stumble and just drop it.
Can I activate the B2?
you don't have any communicators for it because again you were made of.
I know.
This is your
But
You're a commando droid. The one commanding it was a command droid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but commando droids are also higher ranking than.
That's true, but it also is like one of the first batches, so your data might not have updated. So you might be getting.
Can I run interference?
So you'll have a disadvantage if you want to try to do that because you'll be turning on very old.
Yeah, well,
updated stuff.
no, if it was back then it would only be controlled by remote, huh?
Yeah,
So he would only be able to control.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Because I got the bleeper if I want.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's just-
I'm not turning it on. I'm using it for a different purpose.
yeah. It's
Well,
like
not necessarily remote controlled, but he can only be turned on by the backpack. Then.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So
Never mind. He has got the backpack on him, so I wouldn't be able to.
Well, I stole I took the back.
Yeah, you took the backpack and put it on.
yeah, you just left the battle droid like just.
How dare you
mangled.
leave that B1?
Why don't you look at it then?
You be one, he be two.
No,
You
I'm
do-
a commando. I'm a
to
CB.
do it.
Do you want to do it? You can go grab it.
No, I don't want it.
I could like, but
The only droid I would grab would be another commando droid, just for spare parts, or to reactivate and have a friend.
That's what I was talking about. Should we try to do that?
I don't think there's any more droids on there.
No, this is like a fresh attack of the clones.
So we're not going to find any commandos.
No.
So we would have to go find a separatist ship.
Okay.
But for now, we should
Just
probably
get
head
another,
out. Now, if
vibro
everyone
sword,
has
just a
some
spare
what
one.
they want.
Yeah, so everyone's there, and Mara Jade's obviously sitting there like...
Just watching me put
Yeah,
on
just-
this armor.
I found useful stuff. I found a B1 that I can control.
And she's like, I don't really care.
B1, it's a B2.
It's a B2.
B2
Can I
super
run
battle
up to
droid.
MJ and
Wait, is it a super
show-
battle droid or a rocket droid?
Battle droid.
It's a super battle droid.
Okay.
This is like...
Because if it's a B2 super battle droid, super rocket droid, it's a super battle droid but with a rocket launcher.
The super battle droids are like the big beefy.
Yes, they're
versions,
big, beefy, they're really tall, and they've got the arm cannons.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so these... It's good to have
They're
one.
scary.
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially in Battlefront 2 when you're just a lonely little infantry and you're just running around and all of a sudden you get obliterated by a super battle droid and you're like, ah!
Yeah, dude running by.
Can I talk to CB to make sure that he knows how to turn it off if it ever goes, rogue?
I mean, you can just roll.
I would I would know how to flip it off manually from the...
Yeah, you wouldn't know manually.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Go grab a paper towel.
It's gone. My hand wiped it up.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'll just... Yes, I know how to turn it off. And I'd tell him how to turn it off just in case, because
Okay.
why not?
All right, groovy. So
That's my word.
So,
Groovy.
can I go up to Mara Jade and
Yeah.
ask questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I go up to Mara Jade and I'm just like, so, you're just the original of the clone, right?
Yes, I am the
donor.
The donor, yeah. Not willingly a donor, but a donor, yes.
Where'd your lid go?
Didn't
No.
he tell you? I distinctly remember seeing
I
him tell
was
you.
going in and out of pseudo coma. I lost a little bit here and there.
I was scalped. How many times do I have to say that?
why?
It's my clone. What do you think?
She got scalped, so
You're a
she could be
clone. You should
cloned.
know this.
Yeah, but why?
Because why the hell not?
Couldn't it just take a pinky finger?
Well, they already took my blood. They just wanted to make sure I wouldn't come back out and find them. Yes.
Then, what else happened? Like, what is this? It points to Dela.
Well, I found her, on Tatooine, and
Okay.
she was Force adept, and I was trying to find. There was
Stop
talks of remnants of Jedi on Tatooine, so I went there. There was nothing there, but I did find her. So I've been training her. Apparently, what we should have been looking for probably is this Luke Skywalker person, but again, all I know is I remember when I first was brought in by the Emperor. After the first Death Star was destroyed, that was my mission.
Do you have physical face or eyes?
To kill him.
Like, is your face showing or is your eyes showing?
But since I've left,
So part of my face is robot.
yeah, no, you're good. So, since I left the Emperor and decided to go my own way to save the many people that were stranded with me on Geonosis, that priorities changed. And I know that Luke Skywalker is the only reason this rebellion that's happening is still standing. Because it's giving, obviously, Vader, fully knowing that this is his son, is part of the rebellion, showing mercy, not obliterating him like he would for any standard, individual or group. Because he's taken out Mandalorians with no problem, even the rebellion before Luke Skywalker ever showed up.
If he has one kid, this Skywalker guy, does he have any more?
I don't know.
You
'cause
know
Jedi
who
weren't
Skywalker
supposed-
Yeah.
All I know is that Jedi back then were allowed to have attachments.
So obviously,
Let's see.
you have
We can
kids
see how well that went.
now. But
Could be cloning, could be something. All I know is that if he is Anakin Skywalker, he did have a very close relationship with Padme Amidala, but again, nothing's known.
who have you? Well, I'm just trying to get some introductions for
Yeah.
our new character. So.
Yeah, and she's very new. She's very powerful. She's powerful in the Force, but in a different way. Has learned it how the Force works out here through using our environment with the Force. What's around us is the Force, because everything is the Force. Everything here is made up of the Force.
Just like technology.
And she like uses the Force and like makes your hand do like a spinny thing, like a windmill, bzz, 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 and then stops it. Like I said before, everything makes up the Force.
What the fuck?
I was just trying to prove a point. Anyway, CB, plug in the coordinates.
Into the ship.
I have a question. Since I've got new armor, I need to recalculate my armor or just put it back at what it were?
Yeah, we'll do it later. We'll just have it be upgraded.
Yeah, I need to do it later too. Okay, so I pull out a cord from wherever.
Yeah.
Well, we
and I plug it into the ship.
Okay.
We already had the cord.
Well, yeah, I had the cord. I had the general area, so
Yeah.
we just flew over to it. Now I'm putting in the exact coordinates.
Yeah. So yeah, they're in, and then Lotus feels very antsy and kind of gun shy about this.
Whose Capri Sun is this over here?
Lotus. Oh, Capri Sun. So Lotus, you miss your ship so much.
Yes, I do.
And you really want to go after this ship. You know this party is not going to go after your ship.
Not yet. They won't be for a bit.
And so you're like, you know what? I'm out of here. And Lotus pulls off like a generator of one of the ships, and then like stuffs it into one, and then
Just
like,
makes a ship. Like
yeah,
I
like
was
jump,
thinking
like
about doing.
like yeah, basically
well,
jumps.
Lotus could take his ship if he doesn't want it anymore.
I would assume he
But
would
that one's
want
out of
his
fuel,
ship.
so that
Yeah,
she,
so
Lotus
yeah,
would need to
she-
find fuel.
You notice that she like completely starts ripping off these little like things, putting it together, basically jumping it like a car, and then starts it and says, you know,
I'm finding my ship.
Goodbye.
Bad.
all right. So yeah, you get in the ship and leave, and you feel darkness as she leaves. Like something bad's gonna happen. Like something
To us or to Lotus?
to Lotus.
Oh no, she's gonna die.
Well,
Or
the thing is, remember,
do you want to make a constitution roll to see what it is?
Yeah, let's do that. That's a 10.
Interference with the paper.
It was?
Yeah.
I think it's fine. It's 15 plus 6, so it's 21.
She feels like there's something stalking her, something very powerful and dark.
Is it Evil Val again?
No, it's not Evil Val. This is something on a huge scale.
Speaking of which, did I figure out what Evil Val was? Was it just
It was MJ.
Evil
It was
Mara?
evil.
Yeah, it was Mara using the Force and trying to control you in some way. But
How'd
you
you know?
feel it has something to do with, what else is on this holocron that Mara isn't talking about. That she's afraid to say. And that's pretty much it. So you're flying through, and while you're flying towards these coordinates, you see a planet, like a planet that's like being put together, and you see what looks to be Starkiller in the middle of this, legs crossed, hands out.
Oh,
And he's using the Force, and he's building like this planet around him.
Wait, Star Killer is?
Yeah. And you can see him, he's
do we
using
all
some
see
of the
this?
lightning. Like, you're seeing this in space. Like, this is a weird thing to see. Like, this
Is
is,
it like what I saw with Lucas?
yeah, but on a very smaller scale.
Okay.
But, because Lucas was able to make 2 or 3 planets in a solar,
At a time?
At a time. Like, he was able to,
But
smush
then-
his hands together, boom, he's got, 2 or 3 planets. Like,
And then Starker was just sitting there doing
Sitting
a
there,
bunch of stuff.
bushing his stuff to put this thing together. Yeah.
So it's
he's-
just like a weaker form of that.
Yeah, it's a weaker form of that. Yeah, and you definitely feel the power coming from him as he's as this planet is being still constructed, and you see its parts of planets like there's forest area, desert, ice. Like all these planets that look like they've been destroyed, and he's putting them together, and you see him float up, and then almost onto the surface of this planet. And it's pretty small. It's like as big as the moon. So. Yeah, he puts it together, and then you see him kind of float down, and then as the ship is approaching, and you see, like, when you land, you can see he's, like, sleeping.
Does it have an atmosphere? Is it warm? Because I assume there's no stars.
Yeah, he was able, like, you
It's a big enough planet to where it just developed an atmosphere.
It developed an atmosphere due to the trees, and obviously, he also, you could see him, like, bringing in stuff from, like, using some of the water from like water sources
I
and
guess he
making
could
it
have used
air.
the generators too, to like the shield generators to like help
Yeah.
it stay.
Yeah, because you can see that there's definitely the ship you recognize out there.
What about
Rogue Shadow? With
heat
like,
and light?
there's a sun nearby.
Okay.
Well, and plus like the shields, like those shields also can like do life generators. Like on the ship we were on, where it was kind of still on. We can
Yeah.
still breathe in that and still like not
Yeah.
freeze and stuff.
Yeah, he's also wearing like a helmet. If you've ever played the dark side of the Force Unleashed, where he has that like that Sith apprentice look with like a helmet and stuff. That's how he looks.
Fair.
Mainly because I think that's badass, but anyway, so he
I hadn't played that. Is it like Star Lord's face mask thing?
it's Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. That's what he's from.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, dude.
Kind of like
That
that.
mask?
Kind of, but you can't even see his hair. Like it's covered.
It's a full helmet.
Oh, okay.
It's a full helmet. And he's
So
got-
more like an Ant-Man helmet?
kind of, yeah. And his skin's very gray.
Probably closer to an Iron Man helmet.
Yeah, like his skin's very gray, like it's cold. And then like you can see like he has some sharpness on his hands, like gloves that were kind of salvaged together. And then obviously you can see like his many sabers on his belt.
I want them.
Yeah, they're like gray sabers.
Yeah.
Ravers.
Yeah. So, and you can, you get there, and he's obviously laying on the ground, exhausted.
Well, yeah, he just put his plan together not knowing what he's doing.
Can I go far in his face to CB?
Takes it off.
No, he would slice you in half.
He would slice you in half.
Yeah. Mara Jade runs out and is like, Starkiller, Galen, and she like tries to wake him up, and he's like, ugh, Mara,
I'm gonna walk over there too.
CB. Wait a minute. Where's and he's looking around for Luke Skywalker, and he's like, where is he? Vader's son. Where is he?
I pull out the holo chip or whatever, and I toss him at him, and I said, I found this after Luke escaped. He died.
No,
They killed him.
he did not. I saw him leaving the Falcon.
So he's gone. And he you can see obviously he's got a helmet on, and he but you can feel like he's searching, like you can feel like almost like he's like his body's leaving him, and he's searching throughout the galaxy. And he's like,
What about Plato?
and then he kind of looks off for a second, and then he comes back and he's like,
We just moved the other way.
I guess he knows now. I guess
I guess he knows now, I guess.
hopefully this doesn't break him. Anyway, it's good to see you, old friend, and he puts his hand on your shoulder.
Does
I
he
knew you could
react
find
to
it.
at all to his new armor?
He looks at it. Yeah, he sees your new armor. He says, "Looks like we're up to the old things again, huh?" Except we're not blowing up people with kyber crystals, right?
Yeah.
That
That
was
piques
fun.
my interest. Hey, can you help me make a kyber grenade?
and you feel this sense of like you feel like this very very fear kind of come over you, and he's like, no.
I'm gonna grab the bled kyber crystal from him and give it to Starkiller.
Hey! It's mine. I found
Make a
it.
dex roll. Both make a dex roll.
I want to talk to him about it.
12.
Also 12, but Dex is, so that's going to be 17.
What's yours?
12.
12. Just straight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you're both pulling it, you're like little kids.
Yeah, I grab it from him, and then he's just give it back.
Eventually, Starkiller almost reaches out and freezes you two in place, and you can't move. And then he opens your hands, and you feel like you have no control, and he just he uses the force to bring that crystal towards him.
Can you fix it? Mara said no.
Well, I'm feeling something. And he feels, he he holds the crystal in his hands, and his, you can see, his breath starts to,
Catch.
yeah, start to breathe heavily. He's seeing something. And then he, Mara comes up to him with the holocron and says, I should have listened to you. You were right. About what? She says, just look. So he puts the kyber crystal.
Does he give it back to me?
No. He puts it in his pouch.
I wanted it back.
And
When we
he
go to my
does
trip,
the
you can
same
have one.
thing as Mara does, but obviously this thing opens up
They're purple.
even more. This whole thing almost comes dismantled when he's looking into this thing. And he's, you can see he's shaking. He's shaking while he's trying to look. You'd see him concentrating, but he's shaking. And
It's
better
than what Mara Jade was like.
Yeah, and the sky goes dark. You can't see the star or anything. It goes dark and all cloudy, almost pitch black. Wow. And you can only see the lights of the ships, and you're hearing this thundering sound.
Doesn't the holocron glow a little bit?
Yeah, it's glowing. But you're seeing sparks of blue and red, and then you hear a scream. Machias! You betrayed me! And then it shuts, closed, and then everything goes back to normal, and he falls down, and he's like.
I saw two Machias.
Who did he say?
Machias.
I don't know who that is.
Is it everyone out of the ship now?
Yeah, everyone's out of the ship.
I'm gonna be back doing something.
Alton's obviously paying attention, but more.
Well,
he's polishing his
he's
guns.
sleeping.
Yeah, he's
I like another part.
Wasn't he in a coma?
No, he's in the ship.
No, he's just sitting in the ship and doing stuff.
Yeah.
When I looked at the holocron, didn't I see up to the point where Malcolm or whatever became an apprentice?
Machias,
yeah.
and he looks over to Mara Jade and he says, I wanted to believe I wasn't right, but this proves it. I don't know if you're ready for this. This is why we needed Luke in the first place.
Do I see what went funky? Did I see all this happening, right?
Yeah, everyone saw this happen.
Yeah, but only.
Yeah,
Who's the big
don't
bad
joke this
do
time.
it. Who's the big bad this time?
No,
What's your trick?
I was gonna say, how's your jet pie?
How was your trip?
I ask who the big bad is, and then after everyone gets quiet again, I say, "Also, how was your trip?"
So, how was your trip?
It's.
Where can I get a day tripper like that?
You don't want to know.
I mean, I did ask.
Trust me, life as you know it will become almost nothing. It will shatter your mind. Maybe cause you to go insanity.
I already have some of that. Maybe it'll be okay. It'll cancel out.
Mr. DM, I think we should set up turns like we did last time so that we can have a more structured order.
And he And Starkiller says, well, we're going to have to use what we've got. We're not going to tell you what you're facing yet because we want to make sure you're ready. Because what we'll tell you, you will not want to believe.
I found the thing, and now no one's telling me what's inside the stupid...
And he said,
Can I have my crystal back?
Can you let him
it's
finish?
more safe with me.
As long as you can fix it.
Ooh, there goes my paper.
Sorry, we just had a spill, but everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Bring it alive.
Yeah. So he says, we're going to have force trials.
Force whose?
And we're going to do something that hasn't been done before. Everyone will be taking that trial together.
Is this related to my spicy crystal or
I'm a
to the
robot.
holocron?
I'm just like, I just walk out of my ship and I'm just like, what?
You
I don't
heard
even-
me.
I'm not.
I'm not force, like, I don't care about your force. Why do I have to take this trial?
Because you need to be aware of what you're going up against. You're going up against a very powerful force user. You need to understand what he's going to throw at you. Yeah, you might not be a Jedi,
Planets?
but you need to... Oh, this is... You don't want to know.
Not yet.
Why do I have to
will
do
he
it? I'm a
throw
robot.
galaxies at us.
CB, I'm doing it to protect you because you're my friend.
All right.
Aww.
Oh, I don't even know you. I only came here because I know of the ship.
Listen to me. Everything will die if you do not take this trial. Everything, life as you know it, the galaxy, the outer rim, any droid ever will be gone. Are you willing to risk that?
Fine.
Okay.
Can I take my guns?
You can only take, you'll take what, you'll only face what you'll bring.
So you bring nothing.
Or you bring everything.
It's up to you.
Bring your droid.
No, that's for something else. That's for something that I'm gonna have a private thing with him.
And Mara looks over at Dela.
With like the DM, you know, like
Yeah. So Mara looks over at Dela and says, "It's time. We need to put you in the trials. Stay with them." And
Another dungeon.
Mara looks at Starkiller and says, "Are you ready?" And he says, "I'm gonna have to be." And they both sit down, cross-legged, and obviously they both close their eyes. You don't see Starkiller because he's wearing nothing. Yes.
It's been
yeah.
a good 3 hours. I think we should take a break after this gets wrapped up.
Okay. And so basically, they both close their eyes, and they're lifting up, and everything gets clouded in a mist. And what comes out of the mist is something unexplained.
Are we doing it
Something
together,
that will
or
rock.
s-
Yeah, you're all together.
Right.
Something that will rock your soul. And we'll leave this session here.
But I don't have a soul.
We'll haunt your consciousness.
All right. So we'll pause it for here. We're gonna take a little break, and then we'll be right back. So, thank you, everybody.
in the next episode?
Maybe yes. Next 3 episodes. I guess.
Hurts just a little bit.